What's up, guys? I'm Gabby Wilson for MTV News, and I'm here with Jidenna, who's fresh off his rehearsal for the Woodies. How you feeling, man?
Yeah, I feel great. I feel ready to rock 'em, sock 'em, jock 'em, bock 'em. You know
This
what I mean?
isn't your first time in Austin, right?
No, not first time. Last year was my first time in Austin, first time at the Woodies. But this year, you know, we got the night show and the official thing with Rick Ross hosting, so I'm excited to meet
for
the
sure.
whole crew.
It's a big thing. And you're fresh off the release of your debut album, The Chief.
Yes.
How does it feel to have people, so many more people, know you for more than the classic man?
Man, it's great. I feel like I can walk different, walk with my chest out a bit, and dress the way that I really do, and not, you know what I mean, like
right,
with more of a range,
cap.
you know.
Yeah.
That's the great thing about The Chief. I think it shows my range as a person and as an artist, and just, you know, I'm a holistic person. And
Totally.
so I'm excited to actually present that to the world, and I'm excited that people are digging it.
Was there ever a moment where you felt like that song was getting bigger than you?
No, because the song still is a part of me. But I remember talking with L.A. Reid and him just sharing conversations he'd had with other artists and saying that, you know, some artists believe that you should always be bigger than the song. Other artists believe that the song can be bigger than you. For me, it's always a balance, and I'm glad that now that the album's out, we struck the balance.
For sure. So we're here at the Woodies. A big theme of the Woodies is cosigns.
Yes.
Of course, one of the biggest cosigns that you got early on was from Janelle Monae.
Yes.
Can you describe that relationship?
Yeah, I mean, Janelle was a friend and a creative partner first, and that was before she really blew up and had some notoriety around the world. We met, you know, 10 years ago, and it's great that it came out of an organic relationship, and then that built into a business partnership. So that cosign, I mean, you don't get that everywhere, and I'm sure I'm one of the only singer/rappers with a female exec as my cosign. I can't name another one, you know. So I'm proud of that. I'm proud of what Janelle Monae and Wonderland Records have done. They're true visionaries, and for them to believe in me, and I think any artist, when you have an artist, a peer, or somebody who came before to believe in you, that's the biggest affirmation. Then comes the music industry.
Why is that important to you to have, or important or notable? Why is it notable to have a female exec?
Man, I mean, well, first of all, there's few in the history of the music business. I have the privilege of working with two exceptional ones, Sylvia Rohn, of course, and Janelle Monae. I think it's important when you're men need to be humble sometimes, a lot of times, when it comes to women in positions of power. I think real men don't find that intimidating. In fact, they find that inspiring. It's a big reason why I went to the Women's March as well. So that's one. I said two, beyond Janelle Monae being a woman, and really first and foremost, as an amazing, extraordinary human being, that cosign allows me to have a model and somebody who has meandered and maneuvered the industry in a way. If you think about it, Janelle was the first female artist that you'd really seen sport the tux the way she did, that much, black and white, came in the game. Immediately you saw her with the pompadour from head to toe. Right. It's kind of the same way I entered the game. So I've studied from amazing artists, and definitely Janelle being one of the most inspiring artists and contemporaries at the same time.
That's really cool. What is the dynamic of working with like Wonderland Collective?
Oh man, I haven't had as much fun. No, actually, sometimes we meet crews that are great. Sometimes but a lot of times, man, crews are either stiff or like they only got their inside jokes, and, or it's you know, it's like, you know, the tough guy, funny guy thing, you know.
It's a little exclusive.
Yeah, but we're very open and fun, and we do magic, you know. That's why it's Wonderland. So if you do magic and you focus on beauty, everything is fun, man. So we eat, drink, be swanky, and have fun getting the job done. That's what it feels like.
So on the tip of cosigns, a feature is kind of like a cosign, right?
Yes, a feature definitely
I
is.
really want to talk to you about the Quavo feature on the Let Out. How did that come to be?
Man, our camps have reached out to each other, and I had really admired what Migos has brought to the game. they had changed rap forever. You know, it's funny because right now you're gonna look at them like, oh, pop culture phenomenon, trap artists, but in music history courses in 100 years they'll mention Migos, and here's why: is because that triplet flow that they were first known on for, and you know, one of the reasons Drake hopped on Versace, is something that then changed trap music and changed rhythm and hip hop forever. It'll never be the same, and it opened a door. Migos not being the only ones, but being one of the first that really stuck true to it, and still, even on the feature, I'm running so late, I'll go get the money and shake. Like, you still hear that. So for me, they're actually like culturally, and the culture album, of course, but the reason why that's important is because to the culture they contributed something. So I reached out, we jammed, we actually made a couple songs, a couple records. Quavo's a hard worker, yo. He in like 8 hours he like spit out 2-3 records, and so I'm excited. There may be another one that we'll release. Yeah? Yeah, for sure.
What was that studio process like? Did you come in with like a bunch of different beats that you wanted to try him out on, or?
I just played music. He played me the Culture album, and I played him some of my album. So we vibe, you know, drank, burn one down, and just feel each other's worlds out. We had just both come back from Lagos, Nigeria. I had come back from Lagos like 3 months prior to, and he had just come back like a month before. So we related on that, vibed on that story because we went through similar experiences. And then Let Out came on, and told him my idea for the record. He laced that, and then a couple other records that I'm not gonna say yet, but I made some that are fresh, some may be a remix, but we played those, and he was just like, "Wow, this is your world." He said, he said, "Bring me into your world," which was crucial. You know, that's when the artists talk like that, you already know they're trying to stretch themselves. So I respect the boy.
For sure. Did you notice any like common themes about lyrically things that you guys vibed on?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say that he does a great job of digesting the record. Like, he'll sit there, you know, and just quietly, and he'll take in all your words, and he's just pointed, man. He hit the concept right on in all records that we did together. So that, I think that lyrically he was listening to every word that I was saying, which is dope. Some people just be on their phones, man, for real. They talking to so and so.
Right, they're not.
They're like, "Oh, what's this record about?" You know what I mean? Oh, they too high, they too blasted, man. So like, it's great when you got somebody who can work on that level and work inebriated like I do all day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's still very focused, and that's what that process was.
Work
like.
hard, play hard.
Exactly.
Both you and Quavo.
Exactly.
Nice. So I noticed that you dropped a visual for Trampoline, which I heard a little bit of outside when you were
we weren't
rehearsing.
supposed to do that, but
you weren't?
Nah.
Well, I'm not gonna get to hear it.
Nah, I wish we did. I want to do that record too.
Why was it so important for you to make that song? Because that was something that I really wanted to talk to you about.
Yeah,
before.
I mean, look, we're in a new day, and in this new day, women can no longer be deprioritized in any facet of society. It's gonna happen whether or not men like it or not. And if we're wise at all, we better smarten up right now. So records like that are for the professional woman, meaning that a professional woman has the right to get lit. She got the right to party. It's like, if she dresses a certain way, if she dances a certain way, she's twerking like at the office or at the after party for the Woodies. It's all good. It doesn't mean that she a hoe. You know what I'm saying? So
women aren't monoliths.
Yeah, no, exactly. There's multiple levels to every human being, and definitely to women. So I made that record in honor of the women that I'm around, my sisters, the women I work with every day. It's a symbol. It's not a new message, but I hadn't heard it in a while. You know what I mean?
It's not a new message, but it's nice to continue to hear it.
And I like to play on because of the whole, classic man thing. I play on some of the old phrases, like the Lady and the Tramp, the old records like that. So I just took that, flipped it, and the Lady and the Tramp, just because she bounced it up and down like a trampoline.
Does having that short vignette mean that we won't get a video for it?
Man, you know, maybe I'll start a Kickstarter, yo, to do a full on like full video for every song. It's expensive for any artist.
I'm sure.
If you've seen even other artists, they cut down their songs. We wanted to redefine the visual album into a more like episodic thing. It's not. We will have visuals for every song, but the way that we're rolling it out already is different than, you know, a previous 1 hour. You know, I don't feel that there's like Beyonce deserves it. You know, she deserves an hour of everybody's time.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm there yet where I'm like, you should watch me for 1 hour straight. So, you know, Frank Ocean said, you know, he thought he was worthy.
For like
worthy.
A few days,
yeah,
right?
yeah, he was worthy. But me, man, not yet. So I'm rolling out these little vignettes, and we'll see where it goes. We definitely have enough footage for long form.
Interesting. Does having one of those vignettes out mean that we're not going to get a full?
No, not necessarily. Yeah.
All right.
It's just we're seeing, you know.
Cool.
Appetizers first.
Nice. Very cool. Well, what else can fans expect from you here at South by?
Electricity. Partying and pondering, party with a purpose. Yeah. Other than that, man, just being a fan of other artists. I'm trying, you know. Hopefully, I get invited to some parties if I'm cool.
Any
enough.
people you're really looking forward to see?
Yeah, I want to see. I definitely want to see. Cause I just heard Cash Machine, so I want to see Drum.
Nice.
I want to see. I want to meet. Ross. I ain't met the Don yet, but
he just rolled up.
Yeah, and we've you know, our camps have exchanged good words of mutual respect, but I'm excited to meet him. Other than that, Solange is out here at South by, definitely. What?
For sure.
Solange
That's tonight, right?
Solange is the homie, so I definitely want to see her. The way she commands the stage with just simply her presence and her color. Her art direction, I'm always inspired. So absolutely. I know if I go to that show, I'm gonna be like giddy after. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean those are a couple, but there's probably plenty more, and I'm really just excited to soak it in and walk down 6th Street and just feel it, man.
Cool.
Feel it.
Well, we'll let you get back to that, but thanks so much for talking to me again.
It's always good.
Yeah, of course.